All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back for the Tuesday late night stream. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. We're here right on time. We are not late this time. How about that? 1:30 a.m. We start real late for the overnight workers and people in Europe. Let's go ahead and grab this. And people in California are still up. Robert, Alex, Windy City Gaming. Robert's the first one here. I finally made it. I'm usually asleep at this time. What are you doing up so late? All right. Vaporeon is the wettest Pokemon. Fast-moving Lugios. And Garchomp close. Live card shop. Just talking about the breaks, really. I mean, our channel is really largely about breaks. We're heading over here. I can see Alex trying to do the ping. We're going to do this as well. All right. We'll close out this Alibaba. Here's this. Oops. Oops. That's not right. Get rid of this email. There it is. All right. The email's gone. Click on PayPal. Brandon Boutillier sent an order 6 hours ago. Oh, right. Let's see. There was another thing I needed to deal with. Is it this? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm grabbing all this. So, 6 wants some cash. Let's see. Let me look into that, Miss 6. Hope we're not having too many internet problems. I was having internet problems just a minute ago. Because this looks like we're having internet problems. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, we're having internet problems for sure. Can you guys still hear me? Oh no, this is no good. Just letting you guys know, if we're having internet problems, I'm willing to stick it out. We just started the stream. You're fine. Not over here, I'm not. There it is. This internet has stopped working over here. Oh, this is no good at all. All right, let me close this then. Computer internet doesn't appear to be working. Can't even load, can't load eBay. That's not good. I can hear you, says Archie your butt. That's good, that's good. Something is wrong. Maybe resetting the laptop would fix it. I don't know. Let me look. This is no good. Let me see if I can use my cell phone at least. I mean, if the stream's still watchable, that's fine then. But we got to be real careful with this because I don't want it to shut down midstream or something. Laptop's not working. Laptop internet does not work. So let's try this. Nope. Cell phone not working. Is it maybe just eBay not working? I was going to eBay to reference a price, and it's just not working. Well, that's no good. How about you guys? Let me turn on my cell phone here. Let me go ahead and try turning on. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. And then try to access. Oh, and there it goes. It's definitely our internet. Oh, that's so not good. All right. We want to find the cheapest price on this guy. So we are definitely having technical difficulties. I noted this earlier. All right. So it's eBay. Oh, are you guys having trouble with eBay? Is anyone having trouble with eBay? Try sending in an order. Let's see if it actually arrives. I don't see any fresh orders, so let's try that. Brandon Boutillier, let's go ahead and give him his spot real fast. Yeah, you guys are saying that the stream's running? Every now and then we have an internet issue, and it's our internet provider. They do updates and stuff like that, you know. Oh, no, it's working now. It is. You're saying eBay's working now? There we go. This is going to say 14. Lugia got all the way up to 14. Try sending an order in. Let's see if I get an email for it. Very important. If I can't get emails, I can't take orders. Sent an offer, you need to contemplate. Yeah, you wanted to change from pamps to a coin. That might change how I value the whole deal, okay? Just letting you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that is 14. I noted that. I'll have to sit down and think about it. And let's try this again. So let's try connecting to our internet. I noted this right at the end of the night. The internet stopped working. So let's go ahead and close the eBay app and just see what happens now. Oh, is it opening? The app opened, but it's just frozen. Oh, this sucks so much. This sucks so much. What's going wrong with our internet, I wonder? Let's see if any new orders are coming in. I'm not seeing any new orders. Would you guys say you're sending one in? Did anyone send an order? Does PayPal work? Let's see if PayPal works. PayPal looks frozen too. Oh, how can I be having an internet problem? That's so sad. I cycled my, so before we went live, I cycled my Wi-Fi router just to make sure this wouldn't become an issue. Here, I wonder if the issue, so if the phone's running, I wonder if the Ethernet cable actually works. Let me try plugging this Ethernet cable into my laptop. That might be a workaround. So if for some reason the uploading is working, and it's only the downloading that's having trouble, but maybe this Ethernet gets us around that. Let's see what happens. Is that Ethernet? Where's Ethernet? Looks like this is Ethernet right here. So let's try this. Okay. Is it plugged in? All right, I've plugged the Ethernet in. And now let's try that. I'm going to hit refresh on eBay. Oh, no, dude. This is terrible. I don't understand why it allows the live stream to work. Oh, that's awful. So we're plugged into the Ethernet with the laptop and it's still not working. Let me try asking, I guess I'll try asking ChatGPT. I don't know. Give me a minute here. So let me turn on my cell phone Wi-Fi, or not cell phone Wi-Fi. Let me turn on my cell phone data storage or whatever, data internet. And then we're going to go over here. My internet seems to be down, but I can still live stream. What could the issue be? And how do I fix it? I already reset the router. I'm so sorry, guys. We seem to be having a technical difficulty. Your phone, computer, or app browser may be experiencing connectivity issues. Your network itself is still working. Test both Wi-Fi and Ethernet devices. Yes, I've got the Ethernet plugged into the laptop right here. It says we're plugged in, right? That's what the laptop says. The laptop says we're plugged in. Oh, I just got an order from Andrew A. Martin, so that came through. Oh, but you know what? It only came through on my cell phone. No, I see it here. I see it here. It's over here on the computer as well. So it looks like the email is working. Let me refresh eBay again. Hotspot. That Lugia is pretty. We can do our best to run the stream from the iPhone while the iPhone is in, while it's using traveling internet or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call that. I almost never have to do that, so. Yeah, maybe the internet will clear up. This sucks, man. You pay all this money for internet just for it to not work when you actually need it. Really frustrating. All right. We have Michael Pettiford. He's next, and he wants some shipping. To ship out my card. Kai finesses my bag. So Michael Pettiford wants to ship out, but the problem is, well, first of all, I don't even know if I can connect to the... Let me try resetting my shipping software and see if that will even connect to the router. Mobile hotspot. I get really, really, really bad internet on my iPhone, so I doubt that would work. But we could try that if you guys would like. Let's see. It is very strange that the actual stream is still running on the phone. Personal hotspot. Okay. And then let's see if we can connect. Well, one more test. Let's see if we get eBay running here. Nope, still broken. All right. And I doubt Stamps is going to work either. So let's try this personal Wi-Fi. Personal hotspot. Let's see. How would I even locate it? I've actually never used it before. Did you know that? Let's see. There we go. I sent you a Zelle order, says Windy City Gaming. No problem, man. All right. Why would I not be able to see it, though? How do I find the hotspot network? Typically your iPhone's name. No, I don't see it. Ah, that sucks, guys. I can't even make the Wi-Fi hotspot because I don't see it showing up on... here, let me hit refresh here. I don't see it showing up. That's too bad. Let's turn this music off for a minute. All right, let's go ahead and test out this Zelle order real fast. Maybe the problem solves itself every time. So first of all, we can't ship Mr. Michael Pettiford. I have to have his actual address, and I don't think he sent me that. But let's try to open up Stamps and see if that'll even load. Was opening a Halo hobby box at a local card shop and pulled the Cortana Master Chief Dual Auto. Nothing will ever top that for me. It was a crazy experience. Nice, dude. Congratulations, man. So it looks like to me like we will not be able to do any shipping either until this internet problem is solved. So the internet's not going to work. Close the program. All right, so just in general, shipments are paused. After Michael Pettiford, we got an order from Andrew A. Martin. So Andrew says, one Vaporeon Carddass spot. Okay. Under hotspot, it'll tell you the name and password. Okay, let's see. It shows me the password, not the name. You know, when I looked it up, it said that the name of the hotspot should be my phone's name, but I did not see my phone's name on the list of networks to join. So maybe the computer's not recognizing the hotspot, or maybe it's not compatible. One Vaporeon spot. Ah, the Quest Break. Here it is, Quest Break, getting up to 2. Thank you, Andrew A. Martin. Read the little paragraph under the Wi-Fi password. Your iPhone internet connection is being shared over USB. That's what it says underneath it. It says your network name. Not for me. Yep, it says allow others to join, Wi-Fi password, and then your iPhone internet connection is being shared over USB. Oh, maybe this will work. So maybe I had to turn on Bluetooth. All right, so let's see if it shows up now. Oops, better not put my phone on screen. No, I still don't see it. Oh, there it is, iPhone. Ta-da! All right, let's connect to that. Let's see what happens. Enter password. Says the connection's very bad. Okay. You need Wi-Fi off and Bluetooth on. iPhone connected secure. All right, now let's try reloading eBay to see if that works. And it worked. We have internet. We have hotspot internet, and somehow we're live. I don't know what's going wrong. Something weird's going on with our internet. Maybe it's our router. Maybe it's just something that they're working on, Spectrum. But we have internet from my phone, so let's get going. Let's get going. We've got liftoff, everybody. So I believe the thing I wanted to work on was giving some cash over to Miss 6, wasn't it? All right. So let's get that done. So there's no orders in the queue if you guys would like to send an order right now, and it's working. So I don't know. I don't like this music. Do you guys like this music? I'm going over here. All right, we turn on Minecraft music. All right. Oops. All right. You know, I had to whip out some money and actually get very good iPhone internet, because the way I do it right now, I pay for the cheapest, worst internet service possible to save money, and I think that that's probably pretty foolish to do that, considering I can afford a better connection. I just don't want to. Okay. But it seems like it's so useful. Oh, I'm trying to upload an image. Is it going to work? It's really slow. Mr. Getting DDoSed. Hello, Mr. Sneak Cult Leader. What's up, PokeDan? Sent Venmo order a couple of hours ago. Have no fear. We're going to take a look into that real fast. Give me a second. All right. So now we're going to jump over here. Mr. Blake right here. It says Blake Jumbo Zard break with the store credit. You got it. And 2 Poke Shuffles. All right. Yeah, I wonder what could be going on. So here's the Charizard Jumbo break. He's so big I can't stand him up because you won't be able to see him. And he's going to be... That's the box battle, the Jumbo break. Here it is. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to be spot number 8, Mr. Blake. I'm going to plug this phone in. Okay. Yeah, the stream is up. It's too bad because I am betting right now that as a result of having trouble at the start of the live stream, a lot of people tuned off. So I feel pretty annoyed about that. Just bad internet tonight. Don't know. It's more fun when a person has very good internet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 spots remain on Lance's Charizard. If you guys would like to see that go off tonight, we just need 2 more people in there. $40 buy-in. Just like every break. And then he wants 2 Poke Shuffles. Good luck. 2 Poke Shuffles. What's the pop on the Jumbo? Jumbos are normally beat up. Jumbos are very hard to grade 10 on, and he probably has a super low population. Oh, nice, dude. Look at that. 2 live customs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going back in, Mr. Blake. You got 2 live customs coming. Okay, ready? 1 and 2. Ah. How do you choose the winner of the breaks? Well, everyone gets to pull a card out of their booster pack, but you're hoping to be the one to pull the chase card. So whoever gets lucky and pulls the chase card is the person who gets the slab. And it's all just shuffled. We shuffle the names and we shuffle the packs. That's what we do. There's booster packs and there's a list of names. So we shuffle the names, we shuffle the packs. All right, guys. Well, we actually have internet now. We can take on orders if you'd like. You should have seen how busy the daytime stream is. I'm raving about that again. The daytime stream was so busy that the wait time got up to over an hour, and I had to tell people to stop ordering. So the daytime stream has become a really big deal over time. Alex Silva, may I have 6 packs of Final Fantasy Tears of the Planet? Yes, Tears of the Planet. You know, we didn't open a lot of this. We are. 1, oh, little bonus card there. You can have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go, Alex Silva. Okay. Only 100 on the Jumbo Charizard. That's pretty low, huh? Okay. Look at the population on this Vaporeon, by the way. The wettest Pokemon, Pop 4. Oops, can you see that? Pop 4. Just 4 of them. And I own 3 of those 4. So I'm selling 1 of them. All right, here we go. Black Belt. Here's Kusha. Ooh, Kusha. Here's Ursula. And Ace. And Vivi. And finally, we've got Aerith. It's Aerith. You did it. Nice. Nice. Alex Silva. That Lugia, man, he jumped from like 2 spots to 14 spots in one stream. Or like today, we added 1 more for the nighttime stream. But yeah, he went from 2 to 14. There's 7 spots remaining on Lugia. He'll finish. Lugia's going to finish fast, I think. I have a box, says Alex Silva. Oh, really? Alex Silva, the man with the box. Oh, really? I have a box, says Alex Silva. Do you have a box? Are you sure? Maybe it's this thing up here. You think you... I don't think you have a box. I think what's going on is there are some AL boxes, normal AL boxes, that have a lot of stuff in them for like 1 person or 2 people. Let's try looking for that instead. Jump over here. Or unless it was back here. Was it back here? Sven Jensen's back here. Alistair. Alan Abale. So Alistair and Alan Abale share a box. You're saying you had a box, huh? Let me check in here. I know I have multiple bags. Oh, multiple bags guy. Alan Abale again. Alexis, Alejandro. Yeah, where's your stuff? Where's your stuff, man? When was the last time you ordered? Has it been a little while? Here it is, Alex Silva. You got put into a yellow overflow box. There we go, found ya. Yellow overflow box. It's not like a personal box. We just put you there because we ran out of room in the AL boxes. Haha. Okay, now we have an order from... So, give me a minute here. First of all, Blake Santoro's going into the Lugia break. I think tonight maybe we go looking for a gym break. Blake Santoro. Oops. Okay, this is going to say 15. Tonight, the EV2s are really cheap, still part of the moving sale. The Dragon Ball Fusion World is one of the fastest moving sets as well. We are almost out of that. We have Frieren is on sale, and another fast-moving item, Hololive Summer. Those are all under moving sale, and they've been very popular because of the very cheap price. So Blake Santoro ordered 2 lives. Thing is, so did Gregorio. Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. That's so funny. More time passed by, and now the emails say different things now. So now, after time has passed by, it says, Gregorio Panetta, you ordered yours after Blake. It initially said you guys ordered at the same time, and now that a little bit of time has passed, it has split you guys up by 1 minute. So technically, it must mean Blake went first. Okay, cool. That's interesting. You know what that means? That means you guys are like 20 seconds apart, and then the information updates. That's so funny. Okay, here you go, Blake. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, that was a big deal as well. Mr. Blake, very lucky. I was about to check the code to see who got in first, but it was apparently you. Tora Karuta Drowsy. Oh, the Tora Karuta Drowsy. What is all this crap here, man? I got to move this crap around. I got too much crap up here. What is this, like empty boosters? This got to go on the table or something. This shouldn't be over here. All right. There's the Poke Shuffles. So Gregorio, I'm afraid you were probably going to miss there. Toro Karuta. Toro Karutas are super vintage, super rare cards. I'm confident this is like pop 1 or 2 probably. Here goes Mr. Blake. These come out of a vintage Koro magazine. If you'd like to collect more of these, I actually have more of them. I should put a new one in the box, the Live Customs box. What do we have here? Voltorb. Here's Farfetch. He stole a leak from a restaurant. That's really neat. Wigglytuff. Right. So those are Toro Karutas. After that, we have Gregorio Panetta, also looking for 2 live customs. You're looking for that snipe. 1 and a 2. All right, no luck on that snipe. Sorry, man. We got 2 people in this Vaporeon break now. What do we got? We've got Jolteon, Master Ball. All right. We're going to let... what do you think? Yeah, we're going to turn this one into a break. Ready? Here, actually, I'll leave this on. So this would be a pretty cheap break, but there'll be a slight premium since it's a break. Here it is. That's now a gym break for $24 per person. And we need to go ahead and give Mr. Anthony Kalura his due. So this was his card. Oh, I need my cell phone for this. Okay. We're going to say $42, $30. I was also given permission by Mr. Anthony Kalura to sell more of his cards. Okay, thank you, Mr. Gregorio Panetta. We also have an order from Elizabeth Rains. She's returned. She says 4 Poke Shuffles. Hey, what's going on, Elizabeth? Hope you've been having a great week. It is Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the super late night stream for people who can't make it to the daytime stream. Oh, that's cold, though. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Cold round. Okay. Sounds good, Mr. Brandon. Can I get into the break with the store credit? Yeah, oh, you probably responded to that. Let's see, I sent you a Discord message. Yeah, take a look at the Discord message and let me know how much store credit you'd like, okay? You pick a number and then we'll get that last part done. So you think about that, and let me grab this real fast. We'll save that for a minute. Oops. He's got a Kadabra, huh? I like this Kadabra a lot, to be honest. PSA 10 Kadabra Stadium. Stafium? All right, he is going to be a $70 card. Okay. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to update Caleb Ibarra. Needs to be updated as well. So let's get that done. You know, I wanted to sit and think about that transaction with Caleb because I was thinking about, you know, my policy on doing slab-aways on commission cards. But let's just get them taken care of so you don't have to think about it anymore. So it was for a Charizard that got slabbed away. And I think I was worried that it would get canceled, actually. Let's see. Charizard. It's this one. Here it is. Good. It is. Oops, that's not right. 240 times 2.73. That's not right either. I'll use my cell phone. It's so much easier when you can hold it in your hand. Let's see, Mr. Caleb. Oh, I remember what I was worried about. I was worried about having to cash it out. That's what I was worried about. All right. Let's see. Plus this number. So he has 701. All right. Good. And this goes back up. And I'm going to leave him a message that says fixed. All right. Mister, just late like this. LMAO, grandma kind of kisses. Day off hunt, nice. Enjoy it. It's Tammy. What's up, Tammy? Those are very cool promo cards. XY 121 to 124. Oh, yeah, those are cool. Those are very cool. We have a gym break here for $24 if you'd like a chance to get one of those gym badges. And to get a card for half price if you're lucky. But only if you're lucky. Here's an order from our good friend, Elizabeth. Jolteon break. Oh, Miss Elizabeth would actually like to be in this. It's an unusual break, isn't it, Elizabeth? It's a strange one. Okay, let's see. You're this card. Okay. We have you set up with a scoreboard. If you guys prefer the scoreboard or the badges, let me know, okay? All right. So this is up to 1. Needs another person in it. Did you receive the ZELLE orders? Oh, yes. Let me check those ZELLE orders. Windy City Gaming, ZELLE orders. I got an order from Blake. I got an order from Andrew A. Martin. It doesn't look like I have anything else. Yeah, so Blake actually did send a ZELLE 12 minutes ago for 2 live customs, and I actually did receive that. I don't see any others, though. Okay. Now we have a PayPal order coming in. For Miss 6, yay! Jolteon Gym Break, 6 is in. Working on that gold farm. It's halfway done. You know, tomorrow I'm going to be getting on and playing some games on the TheCardconomist. So we're going to do a live stream for video gaming. Maybe I'll just play Minecraft. Do you think anyone will watch that? I mean, I feel like at this point, we could probably take a little break from Monster Hunter because there's just nothing to do on Monster Hunter. We're kind of waiting for the game to start up, you know? There's nothing to do. I swear to God, there's nothing to do. All right, here goes. 6 and Elizabeth Reigns. Where's my deck of cards? All right. Just trying to finish those badges. Definitely Minecraft. Yes, people will. I don't know. I'm not like an expert at playing Minecraft live. I don't know how to keep people entertained doing something like that. I don't think we'd get very good viewers. You know, if we're a Pokemon stream, it would make a lot of sense if we played Pokemon live. Okay, there it is. Okay, Elizabeth pulls Dragonite. Pretty good. 6 is going to pull Machamp. That's a tie. So, since it's a tie, each person gets another card. We got Swampert. Wow, that's really good, too. And Chansey. Whoa, you both pulled really good cards, but this is 110 versus 100. First round goes to Elizabeth. Second round. You ready? It's Mankey and Magikarp. Oh, my gosh, it tied again. Okay. That is Tyranitar versus Bulbasaur. So, the second round goes to Elizabeth as well. And so, what that means is that Elizabeth is taking that Jolteon. Congratulations, Elizabeth. I don't think you received my ZELLE order. I don't think I received your ZELLE order. Want to take a picture of it and send it to me, like an image? Just send me an image, maybe. Maybe your ZELLE's not working. But, you know, Blake Santora's ZELLE, his is working. So I don't know what that's all about. Make sure that you definitely sent it. It's not supposed to say 1. It's supposed to be a chicken scratch. So it's supposed to be dash dash. Okay, congratulations, Elizabeth. Let me put this over here. You know what we should do? It should always be a scoreboard. We should do scoreboards until you get 8 wins on your scoreboard. And once you get 8 wins, we should take the card, put all the badges on at once, and now you're done. You know why? Because every time somebody starts one of these scorecards, but they just kind of leave the stream and they never come back, they eat up all the stickers. We run out of stickers faster, especially the stage 1 sticker. So, we should do it that way. We should have it be so that you get a scorecard, and at a score of 8, we create a gym badge card for you where we put all the stickers down. I think that's much smarter, actually. Yeah, we might do that to conserve the stickers. All right, this is going to say Elizabeth Rain on it. Mr. I replied to the score. It sounds good. Okay. Six. Okay. All right. Here you go, 6. I like store credit 6. You know why? No PayPal fees. No PayPal fees, so I always like store credit. All right. You don't need to conserve the stickers. Just have Marco make more. Listen, Tammy. Okay. So now we're sending you something. Give me a second over here. It's free. And well, I don't know if Marco thinks it's going to be free. I think Marco's thinking I'm going to buy some stickers soon. Yes, which I'm not against. But that would technically mean they cost money. Okay, we're going to grab your email. Question marks? Says Tammy. Tammy's got a lot of question marks for me. Wait, I'm going to be a dad. Last of Us music plays. We need a soundboard, man. We need a soundboard. It's so obvious we need a soundboard. I love keeping up with memes. Why have I not bought a soundboard and learned to use it? I need to learn to use it too. That's the other part of it. I can't just buy one. I have to learn to use it. Wait, I'm going to be a father. Okay, Miss 6. Send. All right. I should hire Marco to make me some Cardconomist stickers. I think that would be fun if we had Cardconomist stickers. 6, you are paid out now. 6 has cut a deal with me to sell me back a Rayquaza. And so now, one day, he will be used in a new break. But not today. He goes back in that box. So that's something you can do if you happen to be the one that gets pulled. You can actually try to sell the card back if you don't even want the card, but you just want a chance to pull the card and sell it. Here's Palvong, 1 Dragon Ball Fusion Blazing Aura. Blazing Aura has been selling so fast. Here it is. Ooh. Ow. That hurts. All right. Weird, mister. Says my ZELLE order went through. Yeah, we've had this happen a lot where people on their side say that the ZELLE order has gone through, but it's not on my side though. What I would recommend that you do is take a screenshot of it and just email me the order, okay? Can you do that? It's an extra step, but if you don't want to wait till like next stream to get your order taken care of, do that. Take a screenshot and send me a picture, okay? I trust you. You just do that and I'll take care of you. All right. Good morning, everyone, says Ivan. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Ivan? Here's an $18 Shining Volcanion. That's really cheap. All right. Oops. I like that Kadabra. He's a fun card. I think he'd look really good in the live customs. Oops. Yep. Sold, mister. Yeah, I thought you might be interested in that because that's really cheap, even for the raw card. All right, here goes. There's a holo. So, Palvong, how are you today, man? Glad you stopped in. Here's a full art. Her name's Betty. I'm eating freeze-dried strawberries. They were only $1. Not bad. Freeze-dried strawberries, huh? Oh, I hate these code cards. I feel like the code cards are just junk. Throw that away, you know. Freeze-dried strawberries. Yeah, that's got to be worth nothing. Now, wait a second. This is a full art. This one's a full art. What did I eat today? I ate 2 bowls of bean soup, 3 boiled eggs, and a pretty large bowl of just chicken breast. And then after that, for dessert, I had some frosted mini Wheaties. So those have a lot of fiber in them. So lots of fiber in that meal. And then now what I have to do is, after the stream is over, no eating. And if I do that, I've had a very good day calorically. There we go. But if I eat after the if I eat after the stream, I'll eat too much. All right. Doing a silver Nuzlocke on the 6th gem, only lost a Pidgeotto. Nice. There we are. After eating like it's the Great Depression. No, it was really good. We used, so it was chicken breast with like onions and celery and carrots. So it was like a stir fry. And then we just had like a teriyaki sauce and a chili garlic sauce. And that's it. It tasted fine. There was nothing wrong with it at all. So that was really good. I'm not eating like it's the Great Depression. I'm eating like I'm not trying to turn into a fatter person than I already am. There it is. I'm fighting the urge to eat a whole box of cookies. God, I love cookies, dude. Use this. All right. Oops. Sugar water pie. Sugar water pie. What? I actually really like boiled eggs too. Always have. Boiled eggs are an interesting diet food because they're very high in protein and you don't cook them with any oil. So they're like this really pure protein source with no added calories. Because when you cook like scrambled eggs with oil, it turns out that tablespoon of oil you use in the the scrambled egg pan. Whoa, look at that. Turns out that's a lot of calories. Just the oil you're cooking with. So if you can cook meals without oil, you actually save yourself. There we are. And so I learned that a long time ago, to eat boiled eggs instead of scrambled eggs. There we go. I had a manager of mine become a first-time buyer on your stream last Friday. Really? That's very cool, man. Well, I appreciate that, Uncle Mike. All right. What do they think of it? They think it's pretty crazy? Ooh. Palvong. Minister, don't forget to let me know about my Discord message regarding my slab away balance. Ooh, you sent a message about slab away? Have I read it? Oh, you would like to send me a box to trade for your slab away. All right, let me mark that unread. And we'll definitely look into that, okay? If you're trading me sealed booster packs for, like, your slab away slab, that definitely works. Just a matter of deciding on a price. That's all. All right. Let's go find your bag. Oh, also, I need to cancel that label that was going to go to 6. Let me put this over here so I don't lose it, first of all. And let's see. Let's put this on this side. Well, I'm having some back pain. Wonder what I did. You know, I hurt my back the other day. And after you hurt your back, you got to be careful with it for a little while. I must have been too aggressive doing something. All right, there it goes. Gang's all here. That's right, the gang's all here. Look at this lovely Radiant Serena 10. Lovely card. Serena 10, huh? So this is gone into the Poke Shuffle. Anything in a tag slab just looks really nice. This would be really funny to put into the waifu shuffle box, though, wouldn't it? But let's not do that. Let's keep the waifu shuffle box a little more serious than that. Dark Golbat, huh? That'd be an interesting break. Pricier one, though. So this is Dark Golbat graded PSA 9. It's quite close to a 10. I've also never tried to regrade it. So it was only graded one time. It might be a borderline card, who knows. You're probably not supposed to say that, you know, because it's like if it's a 9, then it's a 9. But man, that video with the one guy came out, regrading all his 9s, probably raised a lot of eyebrows when people saw that. So here's a chance at a Rocket Dark Golbat 9, holographic, $45 buy-in. It's a pretty cool one. That one might be popular. We have an order, Ivan Rodriguez, the Volcanion. Here it is, Ivan Rodriguez. Show us what you really think of Dark Golbat. We drilled a Dark Golbat. Remember that, guys? All right, we have a Gregorio Panetta order. 5 Police Shuffle. Here you go, 5 Police Shuffle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. That's 5 cold ones, Gregorio. Ooh, tough luck today, huh, Gregorio? Sorry, man. 5 cold ones. Here is a Feraligatr 10. That's a clever looking card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just a $25 card. It really doesn't cost anything. And if you hold that for like 10 years, if you hold it for a long time, it's going to be really expensive eventually. The downside is, though, you got to hold it for a real long time, I think. Gold farm almost done. Oh my gosh. Ginger tea, bro, but real ginger thinly sliced. Oh, speaking of drilled, I tried looking for the drill battery charger, but I couldn't find it, so I'm still looking for it. Tomorrow, we're giving our kitties away. At least one of them's going. The second one might not go yet. There is a lady who has agreed to take our kitties. She really likes cats, and so we're rehoming them ourselves. It's a little old lady. She likes cats a lot, and she has a bunch of them. We scoped out her home. She has a nice big home, so that's not a problem. And so tomorrow, one of the cats is going. The other cat has not had her shots in a long, long time. So we were going to try and give her shots first, but she won't get in the cat crate. It's like she can sense that she's going to go to the vet. Carrot's got all scratched up. Yeah, she's only ever been an indoor cat, though. It's not like she's got any... She doesn't have rabies. All right, look at that. Dark Wheezing. Ooh. It's a sad thing. We're pretty sad about it, but we're also really looking forward to having a very, very, very clean house and not worrying about me doing that chronic cough ever again. No more chronic cough, which is a health issue. It's a real health concern. All right, they need to be together. No, not necessarily. They don't like each other. Did you know that? The two cats don't like each other. They fight. All right, let's see. There's no orders in the queue. The nighttime stream about to become the 1 hour stream, huh? Let's take a look at some booster packs we got over here, guys. So, if you're watching, we got the Ancient Origins booster pack for 97, Fates Collide for 48. We also have Steam Siege. Somebody opened that in the daytime stream, the Steam Siege. That's a cool booster pack, man. Only 24, and yet it's got some really nice cards in it. Those are all XY era. Love to open those for you guys. XY era. Excuse me. End of an era. End of the kitty era. But what if your cough still doesn't go away? Well, it already has gone away. And it went away after we cleaned up some cat-smelling ammonia carpet. And the moment that smell went away, bada bing, bada boom, cough gone. You guys who have been here for a while know that cough was a really serious deal. Like, I was just coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. Anyone want to donate to the Pokepot? Take a stab at the Pokepot? The Pokepot's all junk cards, really. These are cards that people just donated because they don't want them. Like, look at this. Golden Go. Junky cards for sure. Whimsicott. But there's cool stuff in there every now and then. These shouldn't even be in here. They're just hollows. Beautiful. I woke up way too early today due to trying to get those mini totes from Trader Joe's. So here it is. The Pokepot can be donated to, or you can even buy one of these $4 bulk packs. This is a $4 bulk pack, and it's just bulk cards. Let me show you what a bulk pack might look like. Look, here's a Greedent, UFC, It's just like random bad stuff. I mean, it's not terrible, actually. For $4, that's not terrible. But you can see it's just random stuff, not really any hits. What's the point of the bulk pack? Well, maybe you just have fun and see what's in it. If you don't like it, you can donate the whole thing to the Pokepot and have 10 rolls in the Pokepot. It gives you 10 rolls because it's 10 cards. That's why. Okay, let's see. Praying for you, oh great Mita. Time for manly orders. Ooh, manly orders. Orders that are manly. We have Kendo going after 2 Hollow Summer boxes. Let's see. True Chad orders. Well, looks like I need to stand up and get more Hololive. I'll be right back. Yeah, there's definitely some back pain. I need to stretch my back. All right, here we are. Whew. Hololive. My ZELLE order is manly. So you sent a ZELLE order in because somebody else sent theirs. Oh yeah, yours arrived. Yours arrived. All right, cool. We got a new gym break. Dark Golbat. He's a PSA 9 holographic. You can get him for $45 if you're lucky. Okay. All right. Good. So this is all for you, Mr. Kendo. Good luck. Okay. Okay. My silver lineup is Quilava, Kadabra, Dragonair, Sudowoodo, Weepinbell. Nice. Okay. Would you guys like it if we played a Nuzlocke here on the table with like a Game Boy in my hands? In my hands? Look at that. You're doing just fine, Mr. Kendo. How about that? Kendo. Do I really need to sleeve these individually? I feel like I don't. Long, dark-haired girl. Toothpaste hair girl. Ocean hair girl. Meow kitty cat girl. Meow. Shark girl. White hair girl. Squirrel girl. She looking for her nuts. All right, cool. Kirsten and I have been watching James Bond, the original James Bond, which I've never watched before in my life. First time I've ever watched. I mean, I've seen scenes, but first time I've ever watched from beginning to end the original James Bond movies. We started with the very first one. It was called Dr. No. And tonight we just finished another one called From Russia with Love. And they were both pretty terrible. They were probably cool and sexy for their time period, but it's all kind of like, it's very bizarre and vintagey feeling for maybe somebody watching it fresh in 2025, you know what I mean? Here we are. All right, Mr. Kendo, how about that? I thought with Russia, From Russia with Love, I didn't even feel like the main character did that much. You know, like, what's the point of him being James Bond? He just sort of... So it's a very weird feeling. Actually, you know, it has a feeling that kind of reminds me of Mad Max movies from that same time period. It's just this really strange feeling. Okay, Mr. Kendo? They all look like the same card. Yeah, they're in the same style as each other, but they're different girls, obviously. Kendo. LA plus, nice. Okay. So now we have Eevee Master Ball. Let's go ahead and run Eevee Master Ball as a gym break. This is an Anthony Kalura gym break. Okay. There's a slight premium on it because it is being turned into a break. That's how it's going to work, okay? Now, let's go get Anthony Kalura and give him some money. Where's my... Here it is. Okay. Plus 30. It's got $66. So now that the break has begun, he has cashed out on it. I'll join with store credits. A 6. You can do that. 6. Okay. That's a pretty good one, huh? That one's real solid. I bought a Gengar full art from Phantom Forces for $120. Recently sold for $2,600. Crazy. You lucky dog, dude. I remember that card. I remember all the... There's only a couple Gengars in that set. And I wish I had done the same thing. You know why I didn't buy it? Because I thought X-White Era Gengar was super ugly. That's it. I just thought he was really ugly. 115 minus 27 leaves you with 88. I thought he was pretty dang ugly. And so I didn't touch him. That boy, was that a mistake. Oh well. Can I apply for the TCC credit card? The credit card. Here it is. Are you saying you want to have store credit lying around? Oh, back. PSA 9, I could find a 10 at the time. Oh, you couldn't find a PSA 10, huh? Let me show you something I bought, though. Gotta find him first. I don't know where he's at. Oh, here he is. Found him. That was pretty fast. Look what I own. You know, I kind of wish I'd bought the Silver Dialga for $5,000 or $6,000 back then, too, because that would be a real bragging rights card. But I've got this Charizard, Flash Fire Charizard, number 108. That was expensive. 5.3 thousand. Oh, well. Should have bought him earlier. That's my fault. Should have bought him earlier. That's how it all goes all the time. Always better off if you had bought it earlier. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. All right, let's see. So there's currently one for sale in Australia with 75 watchers. He wants 6.5. It'll definitely be over 6.5 after taxes. So mine's a little cheaper than that. If that one sells, I'm up. I suspect it might. I mean, when you consider the cost of Flash Fire and how dang hard it is to grade these cards, yeah, you probably sell. All right. I'll buy that, mister. You buy this Charizard? I'm not going to stop you from buying a Charizard. So, Joey Albrecht says, 105 towards my slab. You got it, Mr. Joey? Let's see, you are... Where are you? Ramos, there it is. I'm going to put your name in bold so I can find it faster next time. Because I know you got a lot of payments to make. And you sent 105. Oops. Give me this. So yours is 7790 minus 105. 7685 remains. phone. All right. That'll be a little easier to find next time we bolded the name. I feel like the 10s from XY could be potentially undervalued. It's so hard to grade a 10. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, that's why when I noted that Legends ZA was going to include XY era Pokemon, I ran off and snatched this right away. Because I told myself, well, you better have a nice card from the XY era. And so I decided to just go with this Charizard. Charizard's a very conservative card to own because it's like, it generally always is in demand. It's pretty rare for it to not be in demand. Okay, now you want 10 Poke Shuffles, okay, and 2 Hidden Trails. 10 Poke Shuffles, you got it. Let's try it, man. I looked for the charger for the drill, by the way. I couldn't find it right away. We're going to keep looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. All right. Meowscarada. That's good. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, you got a Meowscarada. What's that all about? Let's see what that Meowscarada is. Okay. Oops. Here's the Poke Shuffle right here. Iona. Here it is. A little bit cheaper, though. It's interesting, though, because that's a PSA 9 English. Seems kind of underpriced. Weird. Thank you, Joseph. That's an interesting card. $27 break. Eevee. 2 hidden trails. 2 hidden trials. So that's the armpit girl one. Let's go looking for that. Hidden trials. So way, 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 way down here. I might need a fresh box of it. I started out only collecting Pikachu and Charizard cards, essentially. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Nice. Guess I put it to the side to make it easier. Here it is. No, it fell over. Wouldn't it be crazy if you pulled the signature out of these 2 packs? It's not likely, but it's also not impossible either. It could really happen. Hold your breath, everybody. Big signature in this set, by the way. This was a bestseller, top seller for us for a while. Journey and Ico. We got Ico, wow. In this case, Mr. Joseph, nothing exciting happening. Okay, Joseph. That's a heavy pack. Yeah, I know. That's a nice Dark Weezing over there. Dark Weezing Pristine 10. Mag Cargo, $20. This is German Mag Cargo. Have you ever owned a German language card? Very crazy. Down into the depths. Wadi is also a German card. Very fun. Here's Nidoking. And here is Charizard Prism for $560. Very solid card. That should be over here. Very solid. That card's very expensive as a 10. In fact, let's look this card up. What does this card go for as a 10 these days? Because I own one. Do you like the wrapping? I like the wrapping. Here's Charizard Carddass. It looks like you can buy a PSA 10 Carddass Charizard for $11,000. That's not good. A bunch more of them must have graded 10. So that card has not performed as well as I would have liked over time. Maybe I'll go buy another one if it gets too cheap. Load up on another one. Excuse me. All right, you ready? Now we have Mr. NHCC. Let me get 3 CH Hidden Fates with SC. All right, so it sounds like you want Chinese Hidden Fates, and you want me to use store credit. Okay. There it is, store credit. 3 Chinese Hidden Fates. And those are back here, presumably. Did I do that? I don't think I did that, actually. I think that the Chinese Hidden Fates are probably around me over here. There they are. Found them. Say 1, 2, and a 3. Now the rest of these need to go in a box behind me. There it is. Good. Thank you, NHCC. Nice short line if you guys want to open any cards tonight. Ooh, Rhyperior. Oops. Vigavolt. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And Orangaroo. Ooh. You know, it'd be really fun is if I took a lot of the cheaper slabs, put them into like one big bundle, and then did like a break where you get all the slabs. That's for NHCC. This time, nothing crazy coming out of there. Pretty simple cards there, huh? Darn you, Chinese Hidden Fates. That's a fresh box too, okay? Push the Vintage Team Rocket break, please. We have a Vintage Pack break as usual. On this channel, we always have a Vintage Pack break running. Here it is. Team Rocket, there's 4 people in. We need 11 people total. $42 buy-in, kind of pricey. But you know, it's because the actual cards you can get out of here are really expensive. Dark Vaporeon, Dark Jolteon, Dark Flareon, Dark Charmeleon, Charmander, Squirtle, Dratini, Dark Dragonair. You got all the rare cards. You can get a non-holo. If this is a light pack, you can still get non-holo Charizard, non-holo Dark Dragonite, non-holo Dark Blastoise. So this booster pack presents a lot of opportunity if it's a good pack. It could be a really bad pack. It could, you know, like the rare, for example, could be a trainer. All right, but I like to sort of tell you what's possible at least. Okay, we have an order from Edwin. He's from NHCC EV Gym Battle. Oh, lovely. Okay, here it goes, Miss 6. Let's put this back on. The junk break you was talking about before. Wouldn't that be funny? I feel like that'd be funny. It'd be funny seeing one guy get a bunch of slabs like that. Oh, 6 is pretty decorated over there. And here's this. I started out only collecting Pikachu and Charizard. Already read that. How's it going tonight, guys? How you feeling? Tell me about how you feeling tonight. It is a lovely Tuesday night, and the time is right to hang out and talk about what's going on in your lives, what's on your minds. India and Pakistan have gone to war. And that's pretty scary because they're both nuclear powers. Okay, here you go, 6. And here you go, NHCC. Good luck. Moltres with the 70. That's nice. Mankey with the 30. First round goes to 6. Okay. Oh, she wins. Unless this is 120. It's 100. Ah, that sucks, dude. So she is going to win 2 rounds easy. There, computer search lets you pick a card out. So she chooses Tyranitar, which beats Blaziken. That means this round goes to 6. Sorry, Mr. NHCC. I'm giving my roommate's kitty a massage. Those battles, cool AF. It would be neat if we had other, like, battle decks. You know, because you get kind of used to this one. So if I recall, you actually have another death from an earlier battle. So you would tick your feints up to 3. And then NHCC, we will tick up your feints to 2. There it is. So you both got your card changed there. But 6 is also getting a badge this round. You're going to be the first one to finish a badge, I think, 6. You need this fire one, and then you need this little booty cheeks one right after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you already had the fire one. So you need these 2 right here. These are the 2 you need. At least I stepped. Make Sylveon Master Ball the next one. You want me to? 6 is ready to complete it tonight, man. There we go. All right. What's the term they use for somebody who gets all the badges? Is there a term in the game or the show for somebody who gets all the badges? Okay, I think I have 3. Okay. Lucky night for Anthony Kalura. He's making some sales. Let's begin by cashing him out. I have to be really good at that. So it was about 47. We'll round up this time. Okay, Anthony Kalura. Plus 66. Oops. 113. 113. Okay, so he's $113 now. Dang, dude. Crazy. League qualifier. Put me against 6. I'll send live. So you want to do twice, Mr. NHCC? Why does this keep tilting that way? I don't like that. Hold on. Give me a second. It's 100% working now. Phew. Time to AFK at the gold farm. We're going to be rich. Tammy's figured out an infinite gold glitch, guys. We're going to be rich. The trick to getting more gold is to make other people get the gold for you. That's the trick. It's just going to be an exclamation mark, isn't it? That's so much easier. And now, let me do this. Okay, we're going to do 34. Okay, 34. We could use more lighting, couldn't we? More lighting would be nice. Pao Vong, 3 bulk packs for 30 rolls. Would you like to use those 30 rolls, Mr. Pao Vong? So you got 3 bulk packs. He paid $12 for these. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got for $12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got those Carddass Disney cards. Yes. All right, we're doing 30 rolls in the Pokepot, guys. This is a couple cards. Ha 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 ha. Some Sonic cards. Vintage Sonic. That's nice. Dark Mage. In case you want to keep any of these, let me know if you see a card you want me to add to your bag, okay? Gradient, UFC. Oh, yeah, we showed this one off. Okay, there it is. That's 30 rolls. So, that's sausage and roll. Bunch of junk. That's what it is. That's what it said. Bunny bread. All right. So this won't fit anymore. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Okay. Actually, it might fit. Let's try. Yeah, actually, some of the cards are a little bit warped, so it might actually fit. Let me just try squeezing it in the middle here. Oh, yeah. But the box is nice and tight now, so it's a nice full box. So we start a new box now. 30 rolls. 30 rolls of the dice. Sonic was so dope. I remember playing on my Sega. We sell vintage top Sonic packs if you'd like any. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you almost had it right there, man. Look at that. So we re-roll 5 now. 5. Okay. 6. That's doubles. 6. 7. 8. That's like a straight or something like that. So 8 gets re-rolled. 8. 9. That's a flush. 9. 10. All right. And that's a flush too. You're getting a lot of lucky rolls. You're just not getting the 4 of a kind. Okay, that's the first 10. 11. That's doubles. 11. That's doubles. 11. 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, that's doubles, 14, 15, 16, kind of forget there for a second, 17, 18, that's a triple, oops, 18, 19, oh man, that looked like it was so close, that looked like it was so close, that's doubles, 19, that is not it, and that is 20. There it is, almost there. Mr. doesn't know his poker terms. Is it a flush? I'll zoom that out. Oh, that's better. Flush is the same suit. Yeah, so it's a straight then. So there's 21. Did I call it a flush? 22. 23. 24. 25. 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh my gosh, so close, man, so close. 29 and 30. Did I miss any? I'm going to do one more for a bonus. Oh, that was a pretty good bonus. That's doubles. And there you have it. All right. That was 30 rolls into the Pokepot. The Pokepot is now more full. Okay. So anyone who managed to land 4 of a kind gets half of all this, which is like a pretty decent chunk. You know, by the time there's a second brick, which I think we'll run in, it's possible we'll run into a second brick. Pulling the Pokepot would be pulling a whole brick of just junk crap. But it's kind of funny that we've put all this together, you know? We've put together a brick of crap. Should use a cup for rolling dice. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. It just it's pretty fast to do it with my hand, but maybe like a cup like this. Pretty fast to just pick them up with my hands, so that's why I do it that way. But if you guys prefer a cup, I don't mind. Doesn't make a big difference to me at all. I think it might be more, bro, the way Mr. is rolling. Well, I mean, if you think I roll irregularly, that actually might be giving him more of a chance to land 4 of a kind. Because we saw a lot of 3 of a kinds. We saw, yeah, we've seen lots of 3 of a kinds. We saw a lot of doubles. We saw a lot of straights. I thought it was pretty random, generally. Okay, so that was 3 bulk packs and now a box of Blazing Aura. You got it. 1 box of Blazing Aura, Pow Vong. That's definitely a way to spend some time in the stream, which was the point of the Pokepot. Remember that? I said the reason we added the Pokepot was to just have something to do in the stream for fun. Something that wasn't really very important, but just a way to kind of spend some time, maybe waste some of your junk cards. You shoot dice like that. You're definitely squabbling someone. I don't know what squabbling means. We are. I just kind of shake them up and then just roll them. There's no trick to it. Yes. Should use a cup for rolling dice. That could be too small. We are. A cup, huh? I'm going to think about that. Maybe I'll order a Yahtzee cup off the internet. Don't they do that with Yahtzee? I don't know what squabbling means. But to me, it looked like, you know, there was multiple 3 of a kinds. It was very close. Squabble to fight someone. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. To me, it doesn't really make a difference whether they pull it or not. I think it'd be really crazy if they pulled it. So I'd be happy to see 4 of a kind come out. The Pokepot's not like, it doesn't make me any money. It's just this thing people can do. Oh, wow. That's a great pull. Look at that. Pow Vong. Ooh, beautiful Awaken card. That's got to be expensive, right? Morning. What's going on, people? Here we are. Okay, you ready? Here's a holo. Wow, that's great. Oops. All right. There we go. There's a holo. Crazy good morning, bro. Oops. Ooh. Here's a holo. Holo. Oops. Tossing this over here. Throwing these away. Puzzles. He got a 2-piece and a biscuit. What? I want a 2-piece and a biscuit. Got this. Got this. Got this. You already pulled the chase pull out of the box. I'm pretty sure that Awakened card was the chase pull. So now we're just clearing the rest of the packs. All right. Now that was fun, man. I liked rolling that dice. I can see why people do stuff like that, like with real money. Oops. Rather than just Pokemon cards. Okay. Has a nice feel to it, I guess. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh. 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 And that's one whole box of Dragon Ball, everybody. One whole box opened by Palvong. Thank you, Mr. Palvong. Just throw this rest this way. Okay, so I believe we probably have that Sylveon going off, if I had to guess. Oh, he's so powerful. Okay, running low on those, by the way, if you want to keep opening them before someone else finishes them off. Those were very popular once they got really, 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 really cheap. Turned out people do want these cards. They just want them for free. Here's Venus Flytrap. Fido is Firo. Slowpoke. Have you ever heard of the Deuce Have Farcool, also called 1s and 5s or Greed or 10,000 and even Bonkers? What? Never heard of any of that. All right. Mr. Danny, say no more. Japanese Fusion Blazing Aura. All right, you got it, Danny. Give me a minute, guys. Gotta stand up for this. So it looks like there's 3 boxes of Fusion Blaze left. Whoa, don't fall over. I'm going to go ahead and end the eBay listing now, because it doesn't look like we'll need the eBay listing at this point. Oh, do we also have one over here? Yes, we have a almost completed, or we have an almost full box over here. So technically it's more like 4. See, this box is already open, but look how full it is. So that was on the shelf. Let's get into eBay. We're going to cancel this, because I listed that on eBay and you guys bought it out. It was for 2 boxes. Really? Okay. No problem. We're going to fix that then. Why is this so inconvenient? Here it is. So we are going to go ahead and choose End Listing. Okay. I think we're good. So that those items are no longer on eBay. Oh, I see. Yes, he wanted 2 of the Dragon Ball boxes. So we're actually still on Palvong. Mr. Danny St. Moore, it's not your turn yet. We're opening box number 2 for you. Have no fear. Let's get that box open. Okay. You forgot a box. It was 2 boxes. That's true, 6. That is true. Tossing this away. All right. Snipping this. Snipping this. And snipping this. Oh. Why the F would you almost fall over? Because the floor is so heavily lined with various products, slab boxes, and so the pathway to the chair is very thin, and you almost cannot walk without tripping. I could probably show you. You know, we have a Wi-Fi camera now. I could actually walk you guys. So normally we run the stream with the Ethernet cable, right? Since we're not running this with an Ethernet cable at the moment, I could give you guys the house tour that you've been begging for. Oh, but Karis is asleep. She sleeps in the family room. Maybe if she was asleep in the bedroom. She would not like that if I walked out there. Plus, it's nighttime. There's not much to see. You can't look out the windows. Maybe do a house tour on a daytime stream. I love the quality of the Nikke cards. Nice. Glad to hear that. Okay, this is box number 2 for Palvong. Picking up the blonde-haired girl. This guy looks like he's in some kind of egg sack. I like these awakening cards. They're really neat. Okay, somebody with green hair. Ba-doop. You can see the blue dock lights. True. There's blue dock lights. Would you be able to take a peek at my bag? I haven't ordered in a while, and I forgot what I had. Here it is. How about when there's nothing left to do in the queue, when all the orders are taken care of? Mention that again at that point, okay? Here's this guy. Don't show your house. It's 2025. Now, what do you mean by that, Mr. Emmon? You mean it's not safe to show your house off, or do you mean it's not cool to show your house off? Cheese and beans. Ooh, that's an SCR star. Golden Frieza. Wow, you're just getting really lucky with these, man. Congratulations, Palvong. I don't want to make the stream slower. Okay, wow, man. That's a cool card. What's that worth? Golden Frieza? Safety, says Emmon Jones. Yeah, that's probably what my wife would say. She'd probably say don't show our house off for safety reasons. Still, it's cool to be able to show some stuff off, you know? All right. And we'll grab these. 15-ish. What's 15-ish? The value of the card? Let's rotate. Voltorb for 20 bucks. Ooh, the Grimer Quest sticker. He's fun. Garchomp. Garchomp getting close. And a Lunatone. Oh, and Bulbasaur. Cheap and affordable Bulbasaur. So cheap, so affordable. Danny. Here goes Danny. Okay, let's see what you pull as well, Mr. Danny. Your Alexa has probably already laid out the blueprint. Alexa? Yep. Take us to the creepy basement where the ghost is. You know, the ghost of the old lady who died here, living right in the walls. That's how we obtained this home, by the way, right? So there was a little old lady who used to live here, and she passed away. That's how we obtained the home. goodness. Her children sold the house under market because they just wanted to get out. All right. She must have been quite old because her children looked to be about 50 years old themselves. And they sold this house under market for sure. I made an offer on it the day it popped up. She left all her meat in the deep freezer for you. Oh, yeah. Did you guys hear about that story? That was disgusting, dude. I was just cleaning my freezer up one time because the door kept getting stuck. And what I discovered was in the back of the freezer at the bottom, there was this old meat that was from before we bought the house. And all I could think is, like, this was her meat. It's like a pork chop or something like that. And it was super expired, of course. And it was really gross thinking that this meat was once held in the hand of the person who lived here before me. And she placed it in the fridge that I'm using right now. I got the heebie-jeebies just talking about it. Yuck. So then I went ahead and cooked it and ate it. And now I see in triple. So sometimes at night I hear voices. Release me. Did you eat it? Should have dry aged the meat and cooked it. Yeah. That'd have been really wild. All right. Ooh. Alex got the Diglett emoji out. That cannibal tribe from The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. There's this. Oh, right. Yeah, right. I remember that now. That's much further along in the story. Okay. Awaken. Oh, not bad. All right. You got Angry Girl. She disapproves. Okay. There you go, Mr. Danny. Angry Girl. I could find it when I went back to check. Who won the Raichu the other night? The Raichu. What is he talking about, guys? The Raichu? Wait, a Raichu break? Let's go Gluck. There it is. That's Danny Seymour. What Raichu? Says 6. Was this like a long, long time ago? Bulma. It was the TCC giveaway from the night before. Oh, we're not even hosting a giveaway right now. We should have a giveaway. I forgot about those kind of things. Giveaway, huh? All right, Mr. Danny, let's find your bag. Mr. Danny, he's the man. He was watching the stream from 2 years. Oh, that's the hits bag, not to be confused with the standard bag. Danny picking up Bulma. Congratulations, Danny. How do you feel about that? Okay. Here's a Voltorb with a crazy look in his eyes. We can give that away. Ooh, we got a Jolteon, but he's a regular reverse foil. I like this Mew. The Mew's pretty cool, too. There's a Chansey coin. There's a Flareon 9 for a whopping $68. And a Why Not? Miss 6 says Sylveon break. You got it, 6. 6 is pretty close to finishing that card. All right. Ta-da! You did have a Raichu V TCC graded up for giveaway. Nice. Speaking of giveaway, speaking of TCC cards, speaking of this, speaking of that, let's grab one of these. We have an Arbiter from Topps Halo. This was an abandoned card. Somebody abandoned this here. That's a big sleeve. Who abandons a freaking Pokemon, bro? Who abandons a freaking Arbiter card? So that's PSA 9 from Vintage Topps Halo. Not going to sell it for much. I got it for free. We also have these abandoned slabs from a guy from a long time ago. This guy had these graded so long ago that they were probably graded in 2023. Set this slab over here. Wonder if these cards went up or down in price over time. Oh, my back. Having a back problem. All right, let's plug this in for a minute. Probably still running in the background. What is he talking about? PSA 10 Gyarados 091. Gyarados RK9. Oops. All right. Cool. So we're putting both of these in the Poke Shuffles. They're both cool cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 9-1. Gyarados 10. The free break doesn't appear to have ever happened. Oh well, says David Ma. Sometimes a break gets interrupted if another break begins. So like, let's say I had a break running and then somebody else comes in and they have a break too. What I will do is I will suspend the break, and then what I'll do is set it to the side, and it's possible I actually lose it, but it will still be marked as a break, so we find it again later. We host a ton of giveaways. We host a ton of giveaways, so it's very easy for something like that to happen. Like, I bet if I went hunting around right now, I'd find something like that somewhere. How about over here? No? Okay, so we got one person in here at 6. We're going to see who else joined, because I bet you somebody joined. Hit refresh. Take care of your back. You don't want to be ripping packs like TCR for 2 months. Yeah. Okay. So nobody has bought in to this Sylveon. It's still available. One person is in. We need one other person to play off against 6. Danny Sainamore says, PSA grade my Dragon Ball card you checked earlier. Oops. Oopies. I love being able to bump the camera and nothing happens because it's not plugged into the Ethernet this time. So there's no disruption. You can just bump it. Wi-Fi is actually way more comfortable to run from. This one, oh yeah, that's a cool card, man. Loving that. And my Marvel 2 Mars Gold Stamp. All right, Marvel 2 Mars Gold Stamp. This one right here. We'll remove the 10 minus sleeve from it so that we don't try to influence the grader. All right, good luck with that. NHCC said he sent for it. We'll go looking for that, okay, Mr. NHCC? Weird. Didn't see it. Ow. Ooh, that hurts. David Ma, Brandon Wong won it. Oh. They're saying that Brandon won the giveaways. There it is. Wow, how'd you figure that out? I don't really keep track of who wins the giveaways. That's definitely more information than I care about. Danny Sainamore, PSA. I think I only have to write P down. I don't think I have to write PSA. Danny Sainamore, P. Yep, I only have to write P down. because we don't grade with any other company that starts with the letter P. Let's grab this. This is going to say eBay. This card is being placed in an eBay pile. All right. Yep. Timestamped it where David Mott commented on it. Nice. Joey Albrecht, 10 more Pokey Shuffles. Joey Albrecht, 10 more Pokey Shuffles. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is for Joey Albrecht, everybody. He's trying his hand at the Pokey Shuffles. We got Umbreon, Iron Thorns. Dark Raticate. That's pretty good. All right. Well, that was a much better round, I'd say. The Dark Raticate's a good one. Dark Raticate. Iron Thorns. Oh, this Dark Raticate. I thought it was a different Dark Raticate. Oh, and there's the Iron Thorns. Well, it was still a decent round, actually. I thought it was the Rocket Returns Dark Raticate, because we had one of those for sale, but I didn't remember putting it in there, but I guess I didn't. All right, so technically, this round is decent. Okay. Send it for the Halo Slab. You got it. This Galarian Moltres. Isn't that a crazy card? Loving that card. $45 Rainbow Clefairy. All right, looking for the order from NHCC. Didn't pop up in my emails. Weird. He had freedom for breakfast. Who had freedom for breakfast? Speaking of freedom, I want to hear about that war. How's that war coming along? Terrible, isn't it? What does CNN have to say about it? CNN. What news station do you guys use for news these days? I don't have like a news station. I actually just watch TikTok. Pakistan says it downed 5 Indian fighter jets. India has not confirmed this. Says that it aimed at terrorist infrastructure. Wow. Crazy. Okay. India and Pakistan have had 6 previous wars and conflicts. Oh, so they just fight a lot then. That is fascinating. And here is an Edwin order. You know, it's weird. The Edwin order, according to this, the Edwin order occurred directly after the 6th order. And I just didn't see it. Weird. All right, you're in, Mr. NHCC. Good luck. Miss 6 and NHCC. Oh, toss this. 6 is already in there. I saw TikTok where someone in the Philippines went to the zoo and thought they were a fake crocodile. Oh, I saw that too. But it was a real crocodile. Oops. How do you mess that up? Nah, bro, that's fake. Ow. Ow. I got messed up finger. Hit bad. What did you eat for breakfast and lunch today, says Steven. Hello, Steven. That's a strange question. Let's see. Yeah, so I woke up and I had 3 boiled eggs and a bowl of bean soup. And it was really good bean soup. It's not like a sad, terrible dish that I don't enjoy. It's actually really tasty. It is. All right. Okay, good luck, you guys. Ooh. Charmander and Nidoking. First round, NHCC. Okay, round number 2. Bulbasaur and Swampert. Round number 2 is 6. That's a tie. Okay, you ready? Ooh, 20 HP for what? Oh my gosh, the next pull is actually Great Ball. Flip over this. Dark Magneton. Oh, he's got you. Chansey. All right. So that's round number 2 going to NHCC. So it's 2-1. He wins, right? Yeah. You were tied when you were 1-1. Now he's got 2. All right. That's correct, isn't it? That's how best out of 3 works. She gets 1, he gets 1, then he gets the second one. Why is my brain not understanding best out of 3 right now? Somebody correct me. That was a victory for NHCC, right? NHCC won 2 out of 2-1. Okay, weird. Yeah, because best out of 3 means there's going to be 3 rounds, and he got 2 points out of the 3 rounds, so he got 2 out of the possible points, which means now there's no way for 6 to win. Weird. My brain almost feels like there's no point to the best out of 3 setup, but it does make sense in some scenarios, doesn't it? Okay. All right. We could just, there we go. Very nice. So NHCC takes the round. All right. 6. We'll have to play another round. Let's go ahead and grab this. NHCC, you're going to pick up the water. I'm going to set this on your card. It's okay, mister. You need some caffeine. It's true. It's pretty late at night. 3:22 a.m. I go to bed at 5:30, so this is the very end of the day for me. There it is, Mr. NHCC. It's weird because my brain was not. My brain was actually having to stop and think, like, what even is 2 out of 3? Have you ever done something for so long you've forgotten why you do it or like how it works? I had a moment like that. Like, why does 2 out of 3 work? There it goes. She had to relearn it. All right. There it goes. That's Miss 6 and NHCC with now 2 badges. There. So close, 6. So close. And there goes. Thank you very much for that. Now we've got Leon, who wants 10 Korean Starbirth. You got it. 10 Korean Starbirth. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Snipping this. And snipping this. Very nice. Oops. Throwing this away. Mr. Leon. Cold. Empoleon. Cold. Moltres. Arceus. Lovely. Arceus. Lovely. Cold. Holographic Dusclops. Oops. Cold. And Bad Guy Daddy. There it goes. Nice. So that's for Mr. Leon. Thank you, Leon. Oh, I feel like it's been a while. All right, let's get this into your bag. Leon, huh? Did you say you need a new bag? He says, I have a bag. Okay, we're probably definitely going to have to go digging for that bag, I think. Let me start moving stuff over here to get us started. We're going to go digging for that bag. My brain says we'll have to go digging. All right, we'll start with box number 1, the closest box. La Flame, Luis, Lorenzo. Here's a guy named Luke, Lake of Rage, Luis, Lady Cactus, Luis Barrera, Lindsay, Luis Martinez, who has what appears to be an expired bag. That is an expired bag for sure. now, try this one. Luke Laurie, Luke Laurie, Luke Laurie, Luke Laurie. Larry Ellis with what appears to be a very, very, very old bag. And a Lori Wolf from 723. What the hell? Also, look at this. So, this is Larry Ellis with the bag that expired on 124. And he's had it here since 722. Why do I allow this? I feel like we did this. I feel like we checked this bag and it had some stuff in it, and I didn't want to get rid of it. But Leo Flores, Leonardo, Lucasta, Leon, found you. All right, coming back after a little break. You started a bag in January. Thank you, Leon. Appreciate you coming back and hanging out with us. Found that bag. All right, good. Oops, sorry about that. Bump the camera. What did Lori Wolf leave us? Wow, getting rich. Throwing this way. How about this other guy? Luis Martinez. What did he leave? Okay, some stuff, some junk. And then Larry Ellis actually has some hits or something like that, right? Is that the deal? Sort of, not really. These are all kind of like middle value cards. He's got a couple white. That's kind of nice. But it's off center. Okay, he doesn't have a super valuable bag. I take it back. He has a bag with a lot in it, but none of the cards are like chase cards. Wow. Larry Ellis, where did he go? Says he was last here on 124. That was his last update. He's been gone for a while. I'm just going to toss that over there and not worry about it. It's not a sandwich bag. No, that's a Pokemon bag for Pokemon. Okay, we have an order now for... I'll buy it, says Aaron. Will you auction the bags off? Archie Abut. He wants the Arbiter, or the, you guys said that right, the Arbiter? Ah. What is this music? This is that Minecraft Chinese music. There we go. Ah. Good. Oh. Okay. Grimer. He needs to have his picture taken, I think. Here's another Eevee. Here's a Glaceon. Abra. Lapras. Golduck. Gara. Lovely. Who doesn't want a Gara? Omastar Break. The $20 drill card, which we can't drill right now. And electric type. And let's roll a little more through this. Here it is. Professor Oak's finding. We're going to take a picture of this now. Dude, this is cheating. Easy XP. The gold farm. Nice. All right, we're heading right over to the All Slabs May channel to take a picture. So you can easily go see what we have for sale. And now I'm going to take a few extra pictures of the expensive cards. Speaking of which, we need to remove one. This card is sold. So the Ninetales is gone from that channel. And now we are adding Grimer. Silly Grimer. Takes a while to upload pictures on cell phone data. Okay, there is a Lapras. And there's the Topps card. Nice. Yeah, it takes a while for those to upload. Crazy. Okay, this goes down here. And this goes down here. And this goes into this box over here. Cool. Made a little room on the table. Let's get the rotate going. South Park for a cheap $400. There's a Charmeleon 7. Lycia's Appeal. That's a really nice one. There's a nice Flareon 10. That'd be an interesting break. And Honchkrow 9. Oh, yes, we're tripping over ourselves for Honchkrow. NHCC, 6 of the Chinese hidden fakes. You got it. 6 Chinese hidden fakes. I almost feel like these should be kept closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. Ooh. Step in this. Lovely. Close this phone up. Okay, NHCC. Tonight's stream brought to you by NHCC, and he's picking up a Belusi. Whee! Here's Marowak. All right. Alolan Marowak. Ghost type. Ghost fire type. Regigigas. He's so Regigigas. Here's Tapu Koko. Now, if you don't pull anything out of these next packs, I recommend maybe going a little deeper if your pockets can handle it. Here's a Serena GX. Nice. And, yeah, I'd be tempted to go a little further in these packs. Sudowoodo. They're pricey, though, aren't they? You know, they're pricey. So if you can't do it, don't worry about it. Don't let it bug you. NHCC. Freaking Chinese Pokemon cards. All right. Definitely feel like we need to add something new to the menu. We need something new soon. I'll have a sip over here. Got my drink. Tasty. Excuse me. Look at this South Park card, huh? Cheap and affordable. There's the Mega Break. Here's this lovely Magnemite. Here's a Raichu. We've got this guy. Murkrow. Lovely. Pikachu. Let's look up this Murkrow. See if the price changed on the Murkrow real fast. It says $4.25 on it. PSA 10. Sky Ridge. Murkrow. Oops. You know, a prestigious Sky Ridge card. No, his price is still very high. We can now update this too. To say $5.25. This guy could use a price check. Okay, so NHCC had in fact ordered more of these. Let's go ahead and get this for you, Mr. NHCC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's 6, isn't it? Why did I say 8? Because I'm crazy. I'm pretty crazy. Okay, so you might get a hit in here, or you might not. Because it's not the whole box. Just all about luck at this point. Good luck. Golisopod. Who wouldn't want Chinese Golisopod? Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't know? Porygon. Ooh. Shaman. Jeez, dude. These are some tough rounds, huh? Be easier if they weren't. Oh, man. You got another EX, but it's the Tapu Koko EX. Man, they got to give you a break. Give you some good pulls here. Okay, here's Luminion or some Minion. Oh, my gosh. And, oh, there you go, right at the end. Double shinies, the Rowlet and the Xurkitree. Very lucky to pick that up right at the end there. All right. Because I swear to God, you were going to get sniped, sniped, sniped. That's NHCC. So now the only problem in NHCC is that's not Charizard. You're supposed to pull Charizard. That's what you're supposed to do. Take some of those out of there. I'm going to actually create a new bag for you. Yeah, sneeze. I sneeze here. I sneeze in this part of the room a lot. There's something going on. for some reason, there's a lot of dust in the air. All right, let's see. And this goes on the side of your box. There's a fat Snorlax. That's not bad. Here's the Politoed. That's a really cool card. Rare Pikachu Quest sticker. Pop 2. I own both of them. Kingdra. And a Magneton 10. That's an interesting one. Let's go ahead and grab a couple new slabs, shall we? Oh, it's the Happy Chansey. And here is the Cloud break that nobody ever joined. Poor Cloud. Nobody wants you, Cloud. That's all it is. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants Cloud. He's stupid. Everyone thinks he's stupid and ugly. And nobody likes him. Looks like some of these cards could really use a reprice. That says February on it. Vending Chansey. Chansey looks a little slow. Chauncey. Vending. You know, it's nice that we have so much variety, though. You know, there's a lot of good cards here. There are no vending Chansey for sale. Let's check sold. Wow, on April 23rd, the card sold marked down from 360, and now there's none for sale. It looks like you would have been okay if you had bought this from me back in February. Now that I'm the only one selling it, there's going to be a pretty significant price upgrade. Because even the other one that they wanted 360 on is gone. So I just get to choose a price. Okay. Because I have one for sale and no one else does. Wow. So, we have an order from Mr. Leon. He says 2 Chinese Hidden Fates. Okay, he also wants 5 Korean Matchless Fighters. You got it. 2 of these. Have no fear, there might be another hit in these 2 packs. Let's take a quick look at that. And 5 Korean Matchless Fighters. I think we had just opened a box of those, hadn't we? Here we are. Cool, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. I joined you. Refunded me. I'm telling you, ozone machine. That's it. I'm getting an ozone machine. You better believe it, bro. All right, good. Sold a box of that Frieren on eBay. You're going to run out of time to open Frieren boxes. That is the cheap price on eBay is what it is. So that is a liquidation price because eBay will gobble all the boxes up. We have quite a lot of it. I think it's like 1 full case and then 2 half cases or something like that. Oh, you did just fine, man. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. It's just an EX. It's not a shiny, but that's a really good pull. It's crazy how it being Umbreon makes all the difference. And a quick Buzzwole to follow up as well. You did good. You did good. So you're probably a little worried after that other hit pack came out, but I was saying don't give up. And that's pretty good. Should be 5 matchless. What did I grab? 4. Let me grab one more. Sorry about that, man. Good catch. Good catch. Okay. Snipping that real fast. What do we have here? We've got a killed one. A killed one. An Articuno. You did just fine, Mr. Leon. You did really well, in fact. You did pretty dang good. Shaman. Here it is. Dang, nice pull. Good game, dog. Yeah, good game, dog, or something like that. Ta-da! Wait, I'm going to be a dad. Okay. Haha. Charizard break's got 3 spots left. Is it 3 or is it 2? Also, where did this come from? The Koros, huh? How about we get a Koro up here? Arcanine. I can see the Arcanine selling. Let's take a quick look at the Toro Karudas. See how those are doing. Let's see. Koro. Arcanine. Looks like nobody has one for sale. It's too rare. Let's check sold. He's too rare. You can't find him. So, I mean, it says pop 1. I guess I'm just going to stick with my own price of $300. I don't have to change price. I'm not competing with anyone. That is a vintage Toro Karuda Arcanine. You have a chance to own one. And if you bought it, I wouldn't own it, and you would. Pretty rare. Articuno, too. Yeah, that Articuno's great, man. You did great. Ow. Oh, I felt my back pop as I kind of stood up there. Jesus. Let's take a quick look at this Ho-Oh Poker Queen of Spades. Ah, the Queen of Spades. Let's see. This is going to say Poker Ho-O. That's not good enough. Let's type in Queen. Yes, Queen. So, Queen of Spades. Ah, there it is. $150. Is there a cheaper one, though? And there is not. So, it's now $150 on this item. Prices are just kind of moving up slowly. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Okay. Horsey. How far are we gone? We've gone 2 hours. It's 3:47. Nice. So we have an empty queue, guys. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. Let's talk a little bit about the breaks. Let's catch everybody up. We got the Mega Sublist is up to just 2 spots left. Fossa Sublist, 4 spots left. We've got pre-sale. I think we're ready to put the new set on the menu as a pre-sale item. Here's Garchomp. Here's Lugia. Dark Golbat. The Quest Break. Ooh, Vaporeon. This guy's pretty close. 3 spots over here. And don't forget, there's also a booster box break right here. This is the Brilliant Stars booster box break. It's 4 out of 10 so far. It's a really good box, by the way. I was testing the prices, and they're just going up. Here's a pack a lot of people were opening. That's Playboy Donald Trump. You get a chance to pull a vintage Donald Trump card out of here, which was a Playboy cover, Playboy magazine cover, and that's a really nice thing to be grading and selling to someone because he's so popular. Animal Crossing, which was definitely not popular. It did not sell a lot. Oh, yeah, we got these, huh? Oshinoko. This was a very popular item, 6.5. I think we sold like 2 boxes of this today, didn't we? We sold at least 1. So that's Sneaker Bunker Volume 2. Still a lot of top expensive hits in there that we have yet to see. OP11, $4 a pack. Here's Tears of the Planet. We've got Spark Hololive. Now that is a fresh case that we haven't even opened yet. The very next order opens the new case. Minecraft Hobby Pack. So you can actually pull 1 of 1s out of this set, and there is a chicken jockey to go after. But I think you'll be aiming for the 1 of 5 for that one. Here is Solo Leveling. Yuzusoft, which is very naughty. If you haven't opened it, it's Weiss Yuzusoft, a naughty set. SpongeBob Vintage. We got to get rid of these Minecraft packs, the older ones. So I'm ready to let these go. We got Minecraft 1 and 2. Legacy Edition. Final Fantasy. We've got Chinese Gem. Fortnite Series 1. We actually been selling a lot of that. My Little Pony, which is kind of a joke. Here's Terra Festival Korean. Heat Wave and Battle Partner, not Battle Styles, and Dragon Ball History of Z. So lots and lots and lots of options, but there's so much more too on the menu. If you have any questions at all, ask me some questions. All right, there it is. Can I get a box of the Elite Spark with credit? I'd be happy to give you that. So Elite Spark, I think, is a 15-pack box. Okay, this is 6 with 88. Let's jump over here, Miss 6. Just got to find it real fast. I think it's at the bottom. So you will have $10 remaining. You get super lucky when we open this fresh case and just right away pull like the top chase card out of the set. So we'll see what happens. Let me go get it. I'll be right back, guys. All right, here we are. So there's the box. And got a couple things I need to bring into the room. This has been sitting in my receiving area. So it's time to bring these in. There's another Lugia. Big fan of that Lugia. Such a big fan that I've ordered a couple of them over time. A little rocket pack. Guess someone donated these to me. A little Neo pack. It's kind of nice. That could be a break pretty soon. We got a little Pichu. I like the Pichu. Oh, he needs a sleeve. The Pichu's got a nice rich color to it. I like that. Okay, Pichu can go, I don't know, somewhere. What do I do with these? I don't know what to do with these. Let's get these out real fast. Somebody's using these deck sleeves for holding cards. Kind of pointless, isn't it? Okay. We'll set this here. And we'll put these over here. And we'll grab one of these. Doing a little cleaning up here, guys. Now, Andrew Mercer is owed one of these. Give that to him soon enough. But he needs to give me his address now. A white Dragonite. It's kind of nice. Okay, and we have a nice sleeve for this Lugia. There it goes. He's a lovely card, man. There's no joke about that. He's lovely. So, Miss 6. Where shall I put this booster pack? Set it right there for now. Miss 6. One whole box of Elite Spark. Here goes. Kendo's very interested in this. Kendo, I just sliced open a new box of these. A new case, I should say. So this is the next case. All right. Good. La da da dee, la da da da. Good. Good. All right, cool, man. Ta-da. What do we got? Her, this girl as well. Meow. Two girls who are cats. They've got breasts. Breastestes. Girl. Here's another girl. Sing-song girl, dancey song girl. Boop. Squirrel girl. Wow. I suspect that's going to be the hit for the box, though. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that, but my brain tells me it only sees one of these borderless cards per box. Hey, what's up, Alex? Tell us about your life. What's going on in your life lately, Alex? Yeah. Okay. Popping this over here. Today, Trump and the new Prime Minister of Canada had their first sit down. They had a live interview in front of reporters. And, ooh, that's nice. Everyone's debating who won the interview. I believe the guy's name is Carney. They're like, Carney made Trump look like a child. All right. Okay, very nice. So both sides kind of arguing that one won over the other. I'll tell you what's going on in my life. I don't want to go to work. Yeah. That's why it pays money, though. You know, think about it. That's why it pays money. When you go out to eat at Taco Bell, you think those guys want to be in Taco Bell putting your taco together? Do you think that the people at the steakhouse want to be cooking your steak and cleaning up your little dirty booth after you're done? So we all do some kind of service for people that no one really wants to do, but that's what pays the money. That's what gives you money. So it's a trade. Ooh, you do something I don't want to do, I'll do something you don't want to do. For example, I volunteer to make love to all of your wives. It's, tough work, but somebody's got to get it done. Here it is, Miss Six. All right. That's terrible. I'm just joking. Stupid joke. Good morning, mister. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, Mr. Joel. Thanks. Dealing with Karens during work. Yeah. Work's much easier when you get along with everyone at work. Hard to do that, though. Here is a Pikachu shaking hands with an Ella Kid, a nice Snorlax 9, a proper Rudy joke. Here's Mudkip, and here's a Nidoran. All right. Next up, we have an order from our friend Gabriel. He says, for 1 Weiss Uzi Soft, naughty, and 3 Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. Yes, the Uzi Softs are naughty. Okay. Blink. And 3 Sneaky Bunkos. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! There they are. You got all girl packs. Stop me in my tracks, mister. Who stopped you in your tracks? My wife is 790 pounds. Go for it. Whew. Where there's a will, there's a way. See, I told you. Look. I'm seeing boobies. Okay, now sneaker. In some ways, it might actually be sexier than a Sneaker Bunko. Yuzu Soft. Yuzu Soft. You see, look, this girl's in, like, clothing. That girl's in a bikini. Totally different. Yuzu Soft. Scoring a point. Here's, there's the Doggy Girls, though. Can't go wrong with the Doggy Girls card. All right, and there you have it, Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel. Ooh. What if there was an option on the menu where you could pay for me to force me to open a really expensive pack? Like, let's say there was a $500 pack and you could pay like $20 to force me to open it. All right, Gabriel with the G. Would that be interesting? Just any point in the stream, you can force me to stop what I'm doing and go open a booster pack. Haha. This is you, Mr. Gabriel. I started talking to another girl at work. Getting out of my comfort zone is great. Oh, I like to hear that. That's good work, man. I like it when people make progress like that. Okay. Here's Manectric, and here is a Charmander. Char. Let's try and look these up. So that is Poker Stadium from the video game Pokemon Stadium. Charmander. I always felt like 75 for this is kind of expensive, so let's see what it is. Stadium Charmander. There's not an option. Let's try Poker Charmander. Poker Charmander. Well, that's as cheap as he gets. 70 bucks for Poker Charmander. I don't know what to say. It's just a pricey card, I guess. I go with the cheapest buy it nows, and I don't leave them. Okay, this one's cute. Rising Rivals. Manectric, huh? $100. Pop 8. Ruby Sapphire. I got to sell them for that price, you know, because that booster pack was so expensive. I swear it was like $700 for that booster pack, and the chase card in the pack did not give me anything. So I am relying on the non-hollows to make some kind of money. Can't be as generous, you know. Let's see. Manectric Ruby. And that didn't show me anything. How about Manectric 39? Nope. All right. Well, he stays at 100. He's not shifting. He could go higher than 100. I've seen vintage cards like this sell for more than that. He's an uncommon. Yeah, like he's an uncommon. So, for sure. Okay, now we have an order from our friend. Who's next? Mr. Carlos Sueva. How do you like that? 5 Glory of Team Rocket. That's pretty fast, right, Mr. Carlos? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, no one has pulled the Mega Mewtwo. No one has pulled the main pull, the Giovanni's Mewtwo Alt. Nobody's pulled that. If you do, we will give you a title in Discord. Okay. Oh, Zamazenta. Orbeetle. Look at that Orbeetle. Cool, man. I like Orbeetle. Do you like Orbeetle? Cold. All right, so picking up one Orbeetle AR. Mr. Carlos. Thanks, Carlos. I'm surprised nobody has. We've opened a lot of it. We've actually opened a lot of the Team Rocket set, and we've just pulled a lot of other, like, we've pulled the Rockets Moltres multiple times. We've pulled the SAR Giovanni like 5 times. So we're getting a lot of that card. We are. Good. Ooh. Wobbuffet. No orders in the queue. The queue is empty. No orders in the queue. Here's Venusaur. Here's Umbreon. And here's a very, very affordable Gengar. Cheap and affordable. Hold on. We got Gabriel sending for an Upper Deck Halo. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get some Halo open. All right. More cushion for the pushing. What? Maybe wait till after a really cool conversation to ask. Yes. Okay. Oh. Just ask her if she's open to mind. You are very beautiful. Are you open to mind? Okay, you got Brute. Nice, man. These are some lovely cards. You got the rookie from ODST. You're the rookie in that game. But you probably know that. There you go. Thank you, Gabriel. Do we not just have your bag? Put your bag right over here. Zoop. Just Scooby-Dum. Dum 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 dum. A Scooby Bombs. Are you deaf? Ladies, man, A. Perez. Alright, put this over here. Alright. Alright. Oh. Please post the picture. It's really hard for it to post pictures when we're not connected to the actual Wi-Fi. You think the Wi-Fi is working now? Oh, there goes it posted. And now let's go into the Pricey Slabs channel. We got 2 cards to post in there. We got this Venusaur here. And we've got our beautiful Gengar from the Quest stickers. Very pricey. All right, cool. Fat chicks go all out for you, though. Yeah, I love fat chicks. Wait, I like this Umbreon. I don't want this Umbreon coming down. He's good. But what else was part of that picture? What else needs to come down? So it's these 3. These 2 are coming down. They've had their turn. They've had their turn now. Return from whence you came. That's disgusting, Aaron. Yeah, how dare you, Aaron? Gross. I'm offended. Here's Gabriel. He says 1 glory of Team Rocket. That was the last pack in the box. How do you know? Were you counting those? TheCardconomist needs to play Oblivion Remaster. You want me to? Tempting. All right, Gabriel. Mr. Gabriel. Doesn't really feel like there's a point to playing Monster and Wilds. I'm not going to lie. Ah, cold. Okay, that's 1 cold pack. And how do you not love them? Taking the Unborn. The Umbreon? Yeah, it's a really nice one. The Unborn. I'm sending their whole soul to hell. How's the Lugia looking? Lugia's looking real good. So let's jump over to Lugia. He's at 15 out of 21. Only 6 spots remain. That's pretty close. Let's recount it. Make sure that's actually accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, we're at exactly 15 spots. He's quite close. Very close. Look at that little Mudkip. He's so cute. He's so cute. It looks like some of these could use a price check. This Victory Bell. Mr. Ivan Rodriguez just sent in, though. Let's take care of him. It helps that the girl looks a little bit nerdy. You know what I would do, Mr. Arturo Perez? I'd find myself a mamacita and be like, get your ass over here and marry me. You could be a U.S. citizen. That's what I would do. I'd be jangling around that U.S. citizenship. I'd be like, I'm rich in a certain way. That's that whole passport bro thing. Okay. Victory Bell. No, but that, you know, realistically, how are you supposed to arrange something like that? That sounds really difficult to arrange. Victory Bell is quite cheap. Victory Bell is now cheaper than 75. Victory Bell is 60. I'm a passport bro. You're a passport bro. You are? All right. Here we go. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. You know, Mr. Perez, I think if I was trying to attract a girlfriend to myself, the number one thing I would do is just get all the way back into shape. because that alone sells you as a person, as a partner, so fast. Just get all the way down into shape. Like, no, don't be overweight at all. And you right away are going to have such an easy time picking up a girlfriend. I feel like if Karis and I broke up for some reason right now, you bet your tits I would be working out every day and just strictly counting my calories until I was skinny again. And then I would just walk up to a girl and be like, how would you like to come do things with me? Let's see. So this Geodude's a little bit cheaper. Give me a minute. But that's it. I would say that's the number one thing. Most guys are going to fail at that number one thing is you just have to be in shape. You really do. Being in shape is, if you're not going to be in shape, you better be really smart, really funny, or really wealthy, or something in that arena. Musically talented, you know? Music, art, comedy, super intelligence like an engineer. If you're not going to have a great body, you got to have one of those things. But you can always improve your body. That's the thing. So in the meantime, there it is. Okay. Doesn't matter how bad your job is or how much money you have. If you just got a great body, you're going to attract somebody to you anyways. So that's something that you can always work on. And it's a correct route. Just be confident. Number 1, be rich. Number 2, be rich. Number 3, have a nice body. Yeah, but you know, I have money now, and I don't think you can just wave dollar bills in a girl's face and be like, do you love me yet? Do you love me? You know, so it doesn't really, you know, it's not like a get out of jail free card for, you know, being trapped in the single closet. Here's Jorge Canones. He says 6 Team Rocket, 1 Shiny Treasures, and 1 Prismatic. Okay, great order. I like it, the variety. Insert pause home. She could sue you for asking her out. It is 2025. Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. That doesn't serve you when it comes to getting girlfriends either. All right, but yeah, it's pretty. I'm sure there's plenty of shenanigans these days. I keep hearing about the shenanigans in the world of dating. Where are my shining treasures at? Time for a fresh box of them. What's this? Nope, found them. Shining Treasures. Okay. So Shining Treasures and 6 Team Rockets. Now, Team Rockets. We need a fresh box of the Team Rockets, which are right over here. Or have a big wiener. Yeah, I'd say that's actually a thing, too, if you just hung like a horse. That's not something a person can change about themselves, though, you know. But yeah, I think you talk about confidence and having a good body. If your pee-pee's decent, you're definitely already at an advantage. There it is. All right. I'm going to be the male version of Bonnie Blue. 2, 3, 4. You're going to let 1,000 guys have sex with you? Crazy, dude. 4, 5, 6. I support you, whatever you do, Joey. All right. Ready? Ready for the snip? You can just get a pump. What? Hey, mister, may I know how much I need to pay for shipping? I think I have quite a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So, Mr. Chu Calvin, we got a... So here's what we have over here for you, Chu Calvin. We were just about to open that guy's stuff, but this is important, so I'm going to stop for a moment. What do you got over here? You got some Charizards. You do have some stuff. What happened? We were trying to ship you the other day, and it wasn't accepting your address. I remember this. It was not accepting your address. And so I went to you to try and get that changed. But I wonder if we tried to use your address that we have saved again, if it would just work this time. This in here, so it's all together. So we got these. I don't know how many slabs you have. Do you got a lot of slabs? Let me know if you got a lot of slabs, because that's important when it comes to declaring. But if you don't have a lot of slabs, then we're pretty close to making your label. Can we take out the bulk? And I think I have 2 slabs with we graded some base set cards. Okay, that really helps. Do you remember if they graded 10? Usually no, right? All right. And then just send me an email. I think we had an email chain. Send me an email, and I probably gave you a list to fill out. Well, the list is really specific. You got to fill it out line by line, okay? And then I'll plug that in and get that label going. Nice of you to stop by. How have you been, man? No, PSA 9s. Venusaur and Hitmonchan. Yeah, that's really tough. I think we're probably good, though. I think I can declare that, and we'll be ready to ship that out. And, yep, looking forward to getting you your stuff. You are. Hope you've been having a nice time, man. Go. I'm good heading to work. Tossing this away. All right, here's... Ooh. Rouge. Lovely. Boo, hope you have a good day, though. You're going to work. Here's Electrode. Here's Lopunny. Lopunny coming out of that prismatic pack. Ooh. Scratch's Neck. You still got that Pokepot, man. You still got that Pokepot? Yeah, we do, actually. And we have the $4 bulk packs, too, okay? If you want to have some fun with the Pokepot. Or you can just tell me to go through your bag and donate something. So, like, for example, he just pulled Regirock. Well, he can have me donate this to the Pokepot, and that would be 1 roll. Luke Laurie, he's got a bazillion Star Wars cards. He can just have me donating those to the Pokepot all day long if he wants. There it is. But in case you don't know if you have anything good in your bag, or you do know you've got nothing worth donating in your bag, we have those bulk packs. All right, there we go. So that concludes the order. Thank you, Mr. Jorge Canones. Let's go ahead and grab your bag. So the Armorage is probably the best pull, right? Lopunny popped out, but your Armorage shiny is it. Kind of a tough round, actually, you know. It's 5 a.m. Is it 5? No, it's 4:12 for me. We still got time, guys. We still got time. You guys want to keep going? All right. Why is Troy not at work yet? Yeah, what the heck, Troy? You can't be showing up late, man. All right, here's this. Lovely. I don't know about getting in shape to get the ladies. A lot of gym bros say they get compliments from men rather than girls. They are. No, but, and that's probably true when you're in the gym, but girls really do care about that stuff. They truly do. Here's Dratini. Cheapest pot I've ever come across. What? So, how about this little Dratini? It's a 69 green. PSA, no rarity. Dratini. Why is it in green, I wonder? Was that for Pokemon Day? I think that was for Pokemon Day. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a PSA 6 specifically. Okay. So I have a price for the PSA 6 Dratini now. Some girls don't. 6 is the best. I classify as a female, and I disagree with Mr. There we go. Some girls don't. Here's Dratini. It's more of a general rule, I suppose. There it is. Like I said, if I had to go get a new girlfriend, the very first thing I'd do is I'd work really hard on my physique. Ta-da! Okay. Good. $75. Not a big change. Okay, there's no orders in the queue. If you like opening cards and not having any wait times, we are open for business, and there's no orders. Here's Sandshrew. Eevee. Don't bother, you're fired. Whoa! You can't be firing people. Hey, we had another Eevee. All right, we're going to run the Eevee twice then. Ready? Eevee's going to be ran a second time. Okay. You can work on the physique, but if you have 0 Riz, you're just a meathead. Yeah, that's probably correct. But also think about this. You could be like a really lovely personality and be so out of shape that girls just aren't going to give you a chance. So there's a threshold for both of those things. Okay. Mr. Anthony Kalura. Plus 113, 149. All right. I'm learning to communicate better this year. Nice, dude. Yeah, communication's really important. I feel like girls can really detect, how clever you are based on how well you communicate. And girls find cleverness very attractive. Okay. We've got an Eevee break running, a gym break. How did you riz up Quip? I mean, depends on what you consider riz or not, but I don't know. It's a whole group of things, you know. When I met her, I was still, over the years, I've like adapted and changed. But back when she met me, I would have come off as this very, very serious person who was very interested in like getting married, basically. So, when I spoke to girls, there was no, I wasn't playing any games, There was no peacocking. There was no, all right, I gotta talk down to them. I gotta be a jerk to them because girls like guys who disrespect them, There was none of that. I was like a guy with a very strong mission and a very strong goal. And the goal was make a lot of money, get married, the end, And so whenever I talked to any girl, it was always with this sort of sincerity, maybe. Maybe that's the right word. I wasn't looking to screw around. I wasn't looking to hook up. Not interested in any of that. I was interested in her for herself. I wanted to know, who is she, so that I could know if I was going to marry her, basically, if we were compatible. And that was all of my language and all of my body language, I'm sure. And so that, I don't know, that I think that has worked very well for me anytime I've looked for somebody to be in a relationship with. There's no hidden games, there's no tricks, there's no BS. It's not it's not for fun for me. It's very serious. And and that attracts, if you're looking for a person who likes that stuff, that attracts that person to you very rapidly. And when I met her, I took her on our first date, I took her on a lovely date where I selected a lot of good music to play in the car. And, so if you're good at picking out good music to listen to together, that's a great advantage, showing an interest in music. And that worked on her because she happens to be a really huge music fan. So that was the right move. And then I took her to some like places she'd never heard about because I was well-traveled, which was true because I'd worked for Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola sent me all over the place. So I took her to parks and to towns she'd never been to very rapidly in a long date. And we listened to music while we were driving, and it worked. It was pretty effective. So pretty quickly she was interested in dating me. What was the music? Yeah, I got my playlist of music. We can talk music. Money is the key. But mister, you always went after the right kind of girls to do that with. That's why it worked. No, that's not true, because I had breakups too. But yeah, I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I think I'd probably still be myself. I'd probably still be pretty serious. I don't think anything would change. You don't need a nice car. You need a nice house. Girls love houses. Sure. Well, I also wasn't too bad at conversation and joking and all that other stuff. So as usual, I was just as talkative as ever. I was always a really talkative person. When I was a kid, I could get in trouble for talking too much, because people didn't always want my opinions. I would get in trouble for my opinions as a kid. If you have nice shoes, then you might have a nice car. When I met her, I was driving a Honda Civic. Nothing special. And I was pretty poor and dressed really plain. I wore a button-up polo shirt and khakis, and that was it. Like a nerd. Which was fine because we were in computer science. She was a computer science student. I was a computer science student. And I still dress that way. I have a plain polo shirt on right now. Still dress exactly the same way. Except now it's basketball shorts. Talking well is a great skill. Reliable car. Yeah, I would say talking is a pretty big deal. Talking is a pretty big deal. And that was always something I was pretty comfortable with. You know, there was a lot of talking that went on in my family. I had 11 siblings to talk with, so we always talked. We fought. There was there was a lot of social skills you develop in a large family, I guess. And, I was pretty much, I wasn't really worried about whether or not she was going to reject me or something. I was more interested in her. I was trying to figure her out because I'd gotten out of a kind of a long-term relationship and I knew what I was looking for right away. And so I was trying to get her to whether or not she was going to check off some check boxes or not. And so I was like, asking her questions and just keeping an eye on her and everything. And that's our first date. And it went very well. I remember when Mr. picked me up in his Honda Civic to go to the arcade. Honda Civics are the Nokia of cars, all built to last. You say that, but mine actually broke. That's still me right now, Mr. At work. I constantly get told to stop talking. I have multiple Facebook pages under my name because I keep getting blocked because of my opinion. Well, if you're getting blocked on Facebook, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. But yeah, talking is a good thing when you when it serves you well, not necessarily when you push opinions on other people, which, I'm one to talk, but talking's, you're supposed to make more friends with your ability to talk, and especially if you're looking to make more friends. I have horrible speaking skills. I hate it. I've been reading more books to broaden my vocabulary. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, books are such an excellent way to fix that, definitely. Books, radio talk shows, sit down, listen to some debates. You almost have to develop an interest in ideas. So if you develop an interest in ideas, like talking about something that you're passionate about, or maybe something you're not passionate about, that's what's most important. And yeah, definitely listening to really smart guys talk all day long. That'll broaden your vocabulary right away. I watched Jeopardy. He played Backstreet Boys. I didn't mean blocked. I meant as in banned, because I don't agree with a certain person or certain people. They start reporting my post. Oh, sure, yeah. Well, that is what I meant. What I meant was that, if you're on Facebook doing politics a lot, that's, you're just going to have that sort of experience where people kick you around. Reading is for nerds. Read these. Sure, reading's for nerds. I remember when Mr. picked me up, I watched Jeopardy too. Oh, we have an order from Javier Arroyo. Hello, Mr. Javier Arroyo. How are you tonight? We're just talking about some things. We are. What's up, Mr. 2 Azure Lane, Volume 2. All right. Very nice. Okay. Very good. When we started dating, the next thing I did was I started writing her some poetry, which is super, super gay, right? I mean, it's really gay, but it works like crazy. It's very similar to dancing or singing or any of those other things. So you do something artsy-fartsy, and girls really appreciate that stuff. Yes. I have this sort of advantage where I have this extremely spectacular handwriting. It is. It's like calligraphy handwriting. And so you can write a good poem and then write it in your own, extremely good-looking handwriting, and it just sells itself. Here it is, Javier Arroyo. Very nice. I only have that skill in the handwriting because I wrote thousands and thousands and thousands of pages of stuff over time. I started writing when I was like 15, I want to say, and I just started writing huge amounts of stuff. I wrote like a book and everything, and wrote an enormous amount of poetry. And so when it comes time to dating, girls love poetry. They love that kind of stuff. We are. Ooh. Troy, I'm straight, says Corn Rules. Here's, was this trip really necessary? Poetry, dancing, singing isn't gay at all. Quite the opposite, to be honest. Yes. Oh, here's a break that's still waiting to go off. $30 ball toy. Here's Dark Gloom. Oops. Here's Kieran. And here's Owati. Haha. We also have an order from our friend Javier Arroyo. 3 rockets, 2 Korean Terror Festivals. You got it. 1, 2, 3. Ain't nobody get more girls than dudes who can sing and dance. How can that be gay? It can be pretty gay. Let's see. Terror Festival. We have an open box. Are you open to mind? 1, 2. Ta-da! All right. Ooh. I want to know the music you used. Really, really good music. Musical genius levels of music. How does that sound? But I won't tell you. You just have to imagine it. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I get what you're saying. I always say on my Facebook post, always say on my post, I will never tell you what to think or what to believe. So please let me think and believe what I want. Here we are. All right. Code. Hollow. I gave up on Facebook a long time ago. Everyone just sort of pushes their own idea on Facebook, so I was like, I gotta get out of here. Facebook is the brain rot. Facebook is the brain rot place to post your politics. Oh, you got Wugtrio, and a lovely Verizon for Verizon. There we go. But anyways, y'all have a good day. I'm pulling up at work. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. All right. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. Corn, get a job, bro. Crazy. Have a great day, bro. All right. So, Javier Arroyo picking up that super desirable Clam Pearl. Ooh, yes. Clam Pearl. That's the one. That's what got me so interested in this set. Clam Pearl. I did it. I got the Clam Pearl. I've played these games before. Hey, what's up, Mr. LaFlame? Has it really been that? Think about it. It's morning time for you now. So when we run the daytime stream, it's nighttime for you. And then when we run the nighttime stream, it's like early morning. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So how about over here? We got something for you guys. Let's see if we got something for you guys. Scooby-Doo-ba-Doo-Doo-ba-Doo. Scooby-Dooby. Do-do-do-do. Dragon Ball. Corn is retired. You old as hell, bro. Corn is retired? No, he's not. I'm going to sleep in the noon. I'm retired. Dragapult. PSA 10. Drag. Pult. 221. All right. Then we want the cheaper one. Wow, that is one cheap card. That is not expensive. It doesn't even make sense to me. $39, Dragapult. Now, no, I own a business. What's the name of the business? None your business? Okay, Mr. Javier has ordered 3 more rockets. You got it. Ta-da! Okay. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken. No, wait. The egg. Here's this. We are all creatures made by God. Ooh. My first break was a $120,000 check. I won't stop working ever. Ta-da! So that's Javier. All right, there's no orders in the queue. I think we better wrap up pretty soon. We're 3 hours deep. That would mean our total stream time today is about 5.5 hours, roughly. That's a Tuesday. It's 4:30 a.m. I would say the stream is slowed down enough that we're probably at a point where we can just wrap it up here. I had a pretty fun time, guys. I think there's a really crazy phenomenon going on where the majority of the sales are in the daytime now. How strange is that? The daytime stream. So if that were true, maybe I would be able to go to sleep at increasingly early times. I don't know. But I got some work to get done before I go to sleep anyways, so I better work on that. 6 came in and got the shipping done for Monday, so she got it done on Tuesday. So there'll be no Wednesday shipping. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday. We got a Wednesday TheCardconomist stream. We try to stream games on Wednesday, which will end up causing me to stream for 3 times that day. That's too much. Mister really needs to stop calling Alexis Sis. Alexis. It's Alexis. Corn is a mystery. 6. Oh. Did I call Alexis 6? Maybe I did. Maybe I did say that. I'm not sure. Your names are very similar, so this time I get to actually claim that it's because your names are super similar. I'm gonna hop off, and you guys have a wonderful night for Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. See you later, everybody.